Colby Covington against Kamaru Usman. This was probably one of the most awaited fights in UFC's recent times since Conor McGregor against Khabib Nurmagomedov. Starting in UFC 245, these two welterweights went at it head-to-head for the title. When I say finally, this is because these two guys had been trash talking for a really long time leading up to the fight. Colby Covington has been the bad boy of MMA in recent times. Known for his trash talk, he always finds a way to creep inside his opponent's head. His bulletproof mindset, on the other hand, prevents all of the judgment from external sources from seeping within and affecting the internal state of his mindset. Kamaru Usman, on the other hand, is a champion that has proved himself numerous times. In his most efficient battle, Kamaru Usman battled against the former welterweight champion Tyron Woodley, where he threw venomous knees in UFC 235. His takedowns also served to completely wind Tyron Woodley, which ended up granting Usman the win. Having said this, it was now time for Usman to battle Colby Covington for UFC 245. In the first round, the tempo was set really high right away. Both fighters began unleashing on one another like two lions fighting over a gazelle. Usman lands a hard right hand, and Covington fights back with two hard punches. The judges gave the first round 10-9 to Colby Covington. The second round foresaw no slowing down whatsoever. The two continued to exchange strenuous punches, and this second round went to Usman 10-9. The third round saw a slight slowdown in comparison to the first two rounds. Usman hits a hard punch on Covington, who then retaliates with a leg kick to the head. Following the sequence, Covington ends up reaching for a jab but ends up poking Usman in the eye, stopping the fight temporarily. Despite being poked in the eye, Usman was still deemed the fighter that had won the round 10-9. So at this point, it's 2-1 to Kamaru Usman. At the end of the third round, both fighters went back to their corner, and Covington quickly accentuated to his team that he thought his jaw was broken. Having said this did not stop him from unleashing early into the fourth round, combination after combination. He delivers a good uppercut, and then Usman retaliates back. Covington wraps up the fourth round with a good, hard right hand into the face of Usman, which grants him the competitive edge on the fourth round. 10-9 Covington. At this point, the battle was very even. 2 rounds won by Covington, 2 rounds won by Kamaru Usman. Once the gates to the fifth round opened, Usman quickly lands a hard right hand, but Covington retaliates with another combination. Covington continues to press, combination after combination, jab after jab, uppercut after uppercut. And just when you think Covington has it in the bag, Usman delivers a straight punch that stuns Covington as he's slowly limping backwards. Like a shark, Usman smells blood and continues to pressure Covington inch after inch, and finally drops him for the first time in the fight. Covington quickly gets up to fight back and to retaliate, but then gets dropped again by Usman, who didn't leave the decision to the judges. At the end of the fight, Covington quickly rushed out of the arena amidst the boos of the fans who were also throwing things at him. And at the end of the fight, when Joe Rogan interviewed the winner, Kamaru Usman, Usman dedicated the victory to all of the fans around the world who had so desperately been waiting for this win to happen. The battle between these two warriors was correctly deemed Fight of the Night by President Dana White, awarding both of the fighters an extra $50,000 bonus. Overall, this was an amazing fight, but most importantly, it was an amazing card for the UFC. And now that this fight's over, we know that Conor McGregor is inching back to the UFC realm, and he will be fighting Cowboy Cerrone. But after that fight happens, who knows what the matchup could be? Will he be matched up against Usman? Will he be matched up against Covington? Will there be a rematch between Covington and Usman? Because now we've obviously been seeing that Covington really didn't accept the loss. And so yeah, I'll definitely be on the lookout for future fights in the welterweight division because it's beginning to look very interesting. So yeah, finally, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. If you guys like this genre where I talk over the fights that happen within the UFC that I find most interesting, let me know by giving a like to the video, commenting, and then obviously subscribe, hit the bell, because, it really helps. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.